bench, and they thought that you were defecating on the bench.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm fine. I am fine.
Okay, what's that pile that's right underneath you?
Dog shit there.
Dog shit there?
Yep.
How'd the dog get under there? How'd the dog get under there? Tyler, right? You're Tyler Kressel. You're not in trouble for anything. I just wanted to let you know your passport's at the PD. So if you contact
Which one across the river?
Across the river. If you contact the property people, you can get your passport there. What's your name, sir?
Andrew.
Andrew? What's your last name?
Rumfield.
Rumfield? How do you spell that?
Rumfield. R-U-M-P-H-O-L. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm defecating.
R-U-M-P-H-O-L?
Yeah.
Andrew, what's your middle initial?
Everybody knows me. C.
And birthday?
I show my ID if you want.
That's alright. You staying anywhere these days, or?
Yeah, just doing this, doing that.
You don't have a permanent address?
Not right now.
Do you have a phone number?
Not right now. No, I lost my phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can type for me.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He was sitting there all morning with no clothes on. No, he just put his or I don't know, looked like pajamas on. Maybe an hour ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and he had that hand blanket. I sit over there. We do clothing. I'm in the inside. You can't quite see me in there, but yeah.
You didn't have any clothes?
Well, he had a shirt on. He had a shirt, but he wrapped that blanket around him. The reason why he happened to stand up. And I sit in there, watch, and you can see all the way from here down.
Yeah.
And he just put those on. Well, I say no. I don't know what you're here for, but
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
all right, all right, that's it.
All right.
Okay,
Thanks.
We're checking and everything, huh?
Well, yeah, we did get the report that that's yours. Because that's not an animal. Is there anything on the bench?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
You want to stand up?
Sure. Just a little bit.
Well,
I worked it up.
I see a little bit there on the side.
Yeah.
How'd that get there? Thinking that's yours, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, can't be doing that on the bench. Right?
I know.
All right.
It happens though.
Well, it can't happen there.
I thought I'd be fine now.
Yeah, can't do that. People want to come down and use the bench and not have to worry about that.
It's alright.
It's not all right though. You can't do that. Ooh, where'd you get the rice?
Yeah, I bought it.
Color is created by microorganisms that live in the water. Art installations can sometimes truly amaze the imagination and impress with their scale. Due to sharp temperature changes, trees sometimes cannot withstand the stress and split with a loud crack. Strong winds can move entire layers of ice. Then they begin to slowly move toward the shore, piling up on top of each other.
Reporter Alyssa Azara in Pembroke, where a woman says she was enjoying the pool Wednesday night when she saw a strangely shaped and unfamiliar object falling from the sky just over there. The whole thing now caught on video.
Then I like look up here to the sky, I see something falling down, so I pulled out my phone and like I zoomed in and it was like right about like there.
Colleen McCormick was out by her hot tub around 9 Wednesday night when she says she saw something strange and unfamiliar up above.
I see something like falling down from the sky. It had like blinking lights and like looked like it was like on fire or something. And it was just coming down really fast. I had no idea what it could have been.
McCormick captured this 8-second video from her backyard showing an unidentified object headed straight down.
There's like 3 things, so it looks like it's fire or a big light.
Expecting to hear a loud boom of some sort, she ran to the front of her home to hopefully capture the landing.
And my heart was pounding because I just looked up. I'm like, oh God, like what is about to happen right now?
But McCormick says the blinking object quickly vanished from her view.
It seemed like it was coming down.
Like so fast. It's just like it knows what it's doing. It just goes like that. I don't know. It's weird.
With having never seen something like it before, McCormick's mind went racing.
Like I thought it was like some explosive, but I don't know. Like hopefully I'm not the only one that saw this. I'm not going crazy. Like I didn't see things, but I got it on video, so I'm like, I did definitely see something.
Now, the FAA was not able to comment on the video McCormick took, but they said they did not get any reports of debris in the area. Both Pembroke Fire and police said the same thing. On scene in Pembroke, Alyssa Azara for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Passenger. The situation had escalated so badly that the airline had to deplane every single passenger just to remove her from the aircraft.
They did not take me off the plane, and I have a reason to go to Alaska. You guys messed up my flight ticket.
What's going on?
They messed up my flight ticket. I asked for an aisle. They gave me a middle seat. How is that my problem?
Okay, so this is all about the seat thing, okay? So did they ask you, talk to you about anything about changing seats?
I told them, then the girls let me sit where I wanted to sit, and then they took me off the plane. But I walked off. allowing. They did not arrest me. They did not handcuff me. They did not touch me to get off the plane.
What's going on? So nobody.
They need to let me, either they need to buy me a hotel ticket and get me back to New York, or they need to let me aboard the plane. Because I already boarded the plane.
Okay. So we'll figure out from them what's going on.
Okay, we'll figure out, because
right now, hey, we're here for like your behavior, okay?
My behavior? Yeah. Okay, I got a plane for the aisle seat. They gave me an E, which is a middle seat. Right. That is not what I paid for.
You have your ID?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because right now the police are here. We're going to find out the who, the why, the what. So I just need to know who you are.
Better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Good job.
You're not going to be able to tell that's blonde.
Okay, let's go have a seat over there.
Let's come over here so that.
Let's go have a seat over there.
All right. Well, you better get me a hotel.
So we're going to talk and figure out what Delta is going to.
Let's go have a seat on the corner.
You can even move farther if you want.
Wait, do we need ID? Oh, we're still
Good. All right, so
themselves as above the law. But what happens when they mess with the wrong cops and get put in their place? Here is the ultimate compilation of all these moments. Beginning with this insane teen who trapped a cop's arm inside her car window during a traffic stop.
And an additional unit.
On April 28, 2022, officers stopped a vehicle for a simple traffic violation. But once trying to make contact with her, she would act extremely entitled.
Ma'am, open a window. How are you, man? Officer Balzer, Scotts Plains Police. Your license, registration, insurance?
Yeah, thank you.
You have your license? You have your license, registration, insurance?
Yep, not a problem. Thank you.
I need your license. Open the window, or I'm gonna break the window and you'll be placed under arrest.
Upon first trying to speak with her, she would ignore the officer's simple requests and would soon make the biggest mistake of her life.
If you don't comply, I will break the window and you will be placed under arrest. You understand that? Open the window.
Although it was clear that this woman had no intentions of playing easy, officers were in no way prepared for what she was going to do next.
Ma'am, step out of the vehicle.
Sorry, I'm trying to call someone to make sure that I'm safe.
Step out of the vehicle. You are safe. Stop.
I don't feel safe. I do not feel safe.
Don't trap my arm. Don't trap my arm.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Hey, ma'am, lower the window. You're going to hurt this officer.
Lower your window.
Ma'am, lower
your window with your other arm.
Ma'am,
lower your window with your other arm. Lower your window with your other arm.
You got a punch on this?
No.
Ma'am,
lower your window. You are now under arrest.
Ma'am,
you are now under arrest.
Ma'am, lower the window.
You are now under.
Stop. Ma'am, lower the window. Ma'am, lower the window. Ma'am, lower the window. Send an additional unit. Get out of the car.
Why?
You're under arrest now.
Why? What did I do? I'm just trying to call my lawyer.
Raise the window, an officer.
I didn't realize he could put my...
Can we open this door?
Why are you guys doing this right now?
You're under arrest.
What did I do? Can you tell me what I did,
You're arrested
you guys?
for aggravated assault against a police officer.
Can you tell me what I did? I am
under arrest.
here.
You're under arrest.
Under arrest
Step
for
out
what?
of the car. Step out of the car. Turn around. Back on your back.
Under arrest for what? Can you
aggravated assault.
After obliterating her window, she'd now act like she'd done nothing wrong.
How is there aggravated assault?
When the officer tells you to open the door and has to put his arm through the window, and then
Why was his arm going through my... Walk up the stairs. I'm asking you a question. Can I pee? Place your arms on... I want to get obstruction to...
Arrive at the police station, although she's already in custody.
On your feet, please. Speaking to you, calm.
But once they'd arrive, and she was also
speaking to you calmly and kindly, and you just...
But if you thought that was bad, wait until you meet this Karen.
I'm finna go!
Oh, you're out here complaining.
No, I'm finna go! We waiting on my sister!
Officers with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office responded to reports of a female stealing from a grocery store. But once they'd arrive, the suspect would immediately be uncooperative.
I'm paying myself. I got 3 different transactions, and that's all I was doing. 3 different transactions. I'm paying for myself. Why the I got a mother 8 man to a bitch. Why I gotta do that? And I'm paying for my shit.
What do you mean amen?
Him.
Okay.
I'm paying for my stuff. 3 different transactions. Bitch, I got money. Bitch, I ain't worried about that. But I'm just saying I'm paying for my stuff. That's all I'm doing. I got 3 different transactions, so I'm paying for my stuff, and that's all I was doing.
Where's the stuff at?
While she claimed to have, quote, only been paying for her stuff, officers would now speak to management, who would recount a very different story.
So she paid for it. The whole bug is already backed up. Nothing's paid for. This is all that's paid from the bug. She's attempting to leave with the bug. So they told her she has to pay for everything. She's making a big scene out of it.
So for the record, she only paid for 1 item.
It's not even paid. This is a suspended receipt.
A suspended transaction?
Yes.
But she's saying that she paid.
Yes. She's trying to
scam.
Yes. So I'm going to pay for each transaction individually one by one.
No, you don't.
No. So like I said, she's been making a big scene. That's trespassing. This is not the first time we had this incident.
Once officers learned of her elaborate scheme, they'd head back out to speak with her, to where her belligerent attitude will only get worse.
And they suspended my transaction, and I'm paying for it.
Okay. All right, what's your name? You got your ID with you?
Don't worry about my ID. I just want my shit. You know what? That can keep that shit.
Okay, listen to me.
Don't worry about my ID. Don't worry about the motherfucking thing.
Okay, listen.
That's it. That's it.
Listen. Am I being disrespectful with you?
Because this shit done made me mad.
I understand.
And I want to hit some motherfucking body right now. And I don't like that. No, I ain't going to hit the police. Because y'all ain't going to take me to jail. Y'all kiss my ass on everything I love.
Suspended transaction. She didn't pay for her items.
Right, and I'm paying.
I'm speaking to him, so give me 1 second. Relax. She was gonna try to do 1 by 1 individual on the items, but she had the whole cart full, ready to walk out. So manager just wants to not prosecute, but wants to go ahead and trespass her. So that's as simple as that. So for today, we're gonna grab your ID. Get your information.
Come back when this tomorrow.
If you come back tomorrow,
I'm coming back when this tomorrow.
Perfectly, that's fine.
And y'all ain't get my ID either.
Okay, well now you're gonna go to jail then for obstruction because you're not giving me your ID. Nope. Okay.
In a clear attempt to provoke the officers, the woman intentionally takes as long as possible to locate her ID card. Growing impatient, officers now inform her of the consequences if she continues to play games.
So you gonna take me to jail?
You want to jail? You want to go home?
I'm going home.
Then give me the ID.
Stop playing games.
Give me the ID, or you
Stop
go
playing
home.
games. Stop playing games, or you're gonna get
let go
this
my
as
hand
well.
because I would give it to you.
Okay, get the ID.
Well, let go my hand. Don't hold my motherfucking hand.
Okay, give me the ID. Because I'm not playing games. I'm not playing.
ID now. ID now, or you're gonna get a resisting. You're gonna get a resisting charge.
Go with the ID. Go with the ID. Go with the ID. Can you get the ID? Because I'm
Give me a minute.
Well, hurry up.
Let me go on my way.
Hurry up, get the ID.
Can you give me a minute to find
Just give me your name. It's a lot easier. Give me
No,
your name.
I'm gonna give you my ID.
You're about to go to jail. I'm not playing with you. Okay? You are going to go to jail if you keep playing with me. Because my patience is running very thin. Okay? So give me your name, or you got 2 minutes to get me the ID.
Give me a minute. Let me find it.
You got about 1 minute left.
Well, you gotta wait a minute.
What's your name?
You go my right?
Thank you. How hard was that?
You're not free to go, okay? You're not free to go. As soon as he's done with that, then you can leave. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you. Why I want to talk to you?
I'm talking to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
You can't go nowhere just
I
yet.
can go where the I want to go.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You go straight to jail. Go ahead.
I ain't going
Walk.
to jail. I got to go
ahead.
Get ready with me to level up my business in real time. And I know that sounds a little like clickbait, but honestly, with Upwork, growing.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Walk.
Y'all want me to be scared? I ain't scared. I ain't never scared.
To be clear, at this moment, this woman is free to leave with a simple trespass from the premises, but she will continue to cause a scene, which may be the biggest mistake of her life.
Listen.
But
at the establishment, right? Fair enough. So you're here to trespass. Fair enough.
You're not welcome to the back of the premises.
I don't get no. I don't have to down things.
So you're now being trespassed. Hold on.
That includes the liquor store.
So if you come anywhere on this plaza,
That includes the liquor store. The liquor store is part of Winn-Dixie.
you're going to jail. It doesn't matter. If you come back here anywhere on this property, you're going to jail, okay? All right, that's a case number.
I don't need that shit.
You can do what you want. All right.
Have a wonderful day.
I don't need that.
Come back and watch where you end up. Bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Racine County Sheriff's deputies observed the driver of a vehicle not wearing his seatbelt in Raymond, Wisconsin. As part of the sheriff's office Click It or Ticket campaign, a traffic stop was initiated. As the deputies were pulling him over, they observed the 36-year-old male driver hastily putting on his seatbelt.
Oh, he's eating. You see that?
Oh, you got to point at me? 5-3 Wisconsin traffic. Southbound G on-ramp. Hi there. I'm Deputy Ortiz with the Racine County Sheriff's Office. Stop because your seatbelt isn't on, and we're actually out. You put it on when we were pulling up behind you. I watched you.
That's not true.
And he looked.
Your body was fully leaned forward, sir, when you took the turn on.
I watched you put it on. We're not going to argue about a $10 seatbelt ticket.
Hey, it's right here.
Okay, driver's license and insurance, okay?
I'm not giving you enough. It's not.
Driver's license and insurance, sir. You're going to make this more difficult than it has to be. Your driver's license and insurance, sir.
Do you see this?
Sir, do you want to be forcibly removed
from the vehicle? You were not wearing a seatbelt. That's not true. I have this on.
Driver's license and insurance, sir.
Are you planning on killing us today?
No, we're not going to kill you, okay?
I'm an American. I have my seatbelt.
Well, that's great to know, okay? You were not wearing a seatbelt when you drove past me. We saw you putting it on while we were behind you. You can argue this all day long and make this even worse for yourself. Otherwise, just give us your ID and the insurance, sir.
What do you want my money?
Driver's license and insurance, sir.
I like your glasses.
You're making a big driver's license and insurance, sir. You're making a bigger deal out of this than it has to be.
For my seatbelt being
Yes.
on?
Yep.
Why? I have my seatbelt.
You have a traffic
on.
violation. Your seatbelt was not on, sir, so can you have your driver's license and insurance?
With your body camera, I have my seatbelt on. They're running, right?
Abruptly, he became erratic and started to destroy his possessions, such as his sunglasses and the money in his wallet.
I want to see them beeping, though.
Because I watched you put them on, sir. Now please put them on or I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. And when I do so, that's a lawful order. And if I have to, I can forcibly remove you from the vehicle, sir. All right?
I broke my glasses. You like that?
Yeah.
$150 fucking glasses.
Well, that's your problem. Okay, you're acting like a child right now.
My money? Here.
You're acting like a child. I want your driver's license and your insurance.
Here's everything I have. Here's my money. Here's my
You're
money.
acting like a child, sir.
Here's my card. Here's everything.
Your driver's license, sir. Hand it to me.
Take my money. Take this too. Take that.
Your driver's license, sir.
You're just destroying all my stuff, ruining my holiday.
Yeah.
Using me as something that I'm doing. Ripping up the money. I spent $500 on my fucking family.
That's great. Driver's license, sir.
Nothing.
Are you intoxicated, sir?
Bullshit.
What kind of drugs are you on, sir?
Well, here's what you need this too. We'll just rip that up too.
What kind of drugs are you on, sir? Your driver's license.
Go get it. Take it. Take whatever
I'm not
you want.
going into your vehicle, sir. Can I have your driver's license, please?
We'll rip all this up too. Got enough down. Here, take this.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so you can take my money. So you can take my money.
Remain in the vehicle, sir. I'll be back
Take
up
my
with
money.
you, okay?
Look, I have my seatbelt on. You take my fucking money. That's bullshit. My seatbelt's on and they're accusing me of something. That's bullshit. You can't ever enjoy life anymore around here without being harassed and accused of something. I have my fucking seatbelt on. You give me a ticket, you pulled up on me, I have my seatbelt on. That's exactly what's happening. Yep, $135 fucking glass, man. Break it. Might as well just fucking start dumping on my blood right now and give them that too.
It's a situation. This dude's freaking out because we stopped him for a seatbelt and he put it on when we were behind him. Like literally freaking out. He's tearing up money and he's freaking out. So if you just want to go up there with him while I run him out real quick and issue him this citation. Freaking out. Seriously.
Because I have my seatbelt on. These people pull me over and they pull up on me and say I don't have my seatbelt on. It's right here. I can see it. I can taste it.
Do you realize how you're acting right now? Irrational.
It's upsetting to me.
Upsetting to you that you drove past me without a seatbelt
That's a crock of bullshit. Did you know that? Don't give me that.
Okay.
He's tearing up cash in his car and throwing it all over the place.
I have my seatbelt on, and you're giving me a ticket for my seatbelt being on.
I have your seatbelt on.
My seatbelt's on. You give me a ticket. You're taking my goddamn thing. You're giving me a ticket for having my damn seatbelt on.
You do not have a seatbelt on.
My seatbelt is on. When you pull up to the stop, my seatbelt is on.
It's not on.
It
was on when we pulled up because you put it on when you got on the intersection.
That's not true.
Oh my God.
That's not true. My seatbelt's on.
You're delusional.
My seatbelt is on. You pulled up to the traffic stop.
Well, yeah, you had it on.
My seatbelt is on.
Hey, let me ask you something. So if I drive past you, right, and I don't have my seatbelt on, and then you get behind me and I put my seatbelt on, does that mean you have it on?
That's not true. I'm not admitting guilt to anything. My seatbelt is on.
You're not admitting any guilt. I saw you do it.
I can't afford a fucking $10 seatbelt ticket for no reason.
Well, you could have afforded it, but you ripped your money out.
Those cash seats are $10.
He had like a bunch of singles and stuff. He freaked out. I thought I was going to have to drag him out of the car.
Because that's all it is. All they do is collect revenue for the state. That's all it is. Collecting revenue. I got my seatbelt on. I'm getting in trouble for having my seatbelt.
A $10 seatbelt ticket, like it's the end of the world.
My seatbelt's on. I shouldn't be getting a ticket. I got my seatbelt on.
We should just arrest him for obstructing, being an ass about it.
Look, I got my seatbelt on.
Look at him, yeah.
It's on.
We watched him put it on every turn behind him. And then he's like yelling in the fucking mirror and stuff.
Bullshit. That's not right. That's not right. I won't do that to your family.
What was that? I can't hear you because of motorcycles.
Hell, I won't do that to your family. Supposed to be enjoying the holiday and everything else, man. And here I'm being harassed on my birthday weekend. Being harassed.
Just snap a photo and list in minutes. Easy, right? The buyer covers shipping, so there's no cost for you. And with zero
getting in trouble for having my seatbelt on.
You guys caught the wrong day.
He just spent $500 on his family, probably bought some illegal fireworks. Should ask him to see his permit. Jeez.
We could be like those agencies that confiscate fireworks.
Did you see these weird lights in the sky last night? A lot of people are talking about them, and they have been posting bizarre sky videos on social media.
Some people were guessing UFOs or secret space missions, but maybe a lot more simple than that. It might be a lot more simple than that. What you saw was likely a SpaceX Starlink satellite train, which appears as a string or even a circle of lights shortly after launch as satellites deploy. And as you can see, it looked pretty cool in the night sky.
Interesting video here, anomalous lights in the sky. These lights appear in the sky, then they may descend. They seem to stay there for a while, and they have a trail. When they disappear, another one actually appears, seemingly from nowhere. So let me know if you know what this is or you've seen anything like it before. The video apparently was shot somewhere near an army firing range, and it's something that I've never seen before. Nothing quite like this. I've seen UFOs, but I've never seen this sort of projectile in the sky, if that's what it is. So let me know what you think in the comments.
In fact, the unusual pink color is created by microorganisms that live in the water. Art installations can sometimes truly amaze the imagination and impress with their scale. Due to sharp temperature changes, trees sometimes cannot withstand the stress and split with a loud crack. Strong winds can move entire layers of ice. Then they begin to slowly move toward the shore, piling up on top of each other.
That was the thing that stood out the most. I've never seen a plane stop in mid-land.
This is what he caught on camera. 16 dotted lights appear to hover. Now, the video is too dark to see if or how they are connected, but it looks like the lights are attached to a single large craft.
All you can see is the lights, and there's a slight curve, so it could be a saucer.
The lights appear to hover and then slowly descend as the craft lands on the airport runway. But remember, it's the early 2000s. YouTube doesn't exist yet.
20 years later, I come up with this YouTube channel and I think, what have I got that could generate some views? I didn't think it would blow up quite like this.
It raised a lot of eyebrows. People really wanted to know what they were looking at. And Wayne said that the mystery for him got deeper when the airport closed for good years later.
The suspicion is that the closure is part of a cover-up, an attempt to conceal secret activity involving top secret or even alien craft. But even if secret craft aren't landing at Plymouth City Airport, Plymouth itself is still seeing mysterious activity in its skies.
There have been a number of strange UFO sightings in Plymouth over the last few years. In 2016, a man called the police to say that a strange object was hovering above his head before it shot off up into the stars. And in the summer of 2012, a woman saw a cluster of orange lights floating past her backyard and said that they were flying sort of in formation before they disappeared. She called the local airport, which said it was the strangest thing they'd seen in the sky in years.
The Bristol Channel, about 60 miles north of Plymouth, has also seen its fair share of UFO sightings. In 2016, a police helicopter recorded this video of a UFO over the channel. To this day, the video remains a credible, unexplained sighting. But did Wayne capture even better evidence of a flying saucer in his home video? Our experts take a gander. First, the video is good, but is it too good?
We try to identify the source of this video based on the digital information. We know that the file was created allegedly July 28th, 2013.
Wait, 2013? Wayne posted the video in 2024. He says he shot it in the early 2000s. So why would the video file date back to 2013? Does this discrepancy signal a hoax?
What's interesting about when you actually watch this file, though, is it's demonstrating properties of a recording of a recording. So it looks like someone's recording a screen of some sort with this reflection in the top of the image. I consider what's represented within the recording to be authentic, but the file itself has been altered or manipulated to some extent.
To figure out the truth, we need to identify this string of supposedly hovering lights.
It certainly appears to be moving extremely slow and at certain points even hovering in the sky. However, I think that that's going to be an optical illusion from where this is filmed. Because the camera is, even with the flight path, it gives you the impression that it's hovering in the sky, but I would say it's consistent with a commercial aircraft landing.
However, this distinct formation of 16 lights clearly doesn't match commercial aircraft, but it does match something else.
As unusual as this craft looks, it does actually match up identically with a very unique type of light, the solar impulse.
The solar impulse is an experimental, solar-powered plane. And Bertrand Piccard, the man behind the craft, says he recognizes it here.
Solar Impulse is the project that I initiated with the goal of having a solar-powered airplane that would fly around the world with absolutely no fuel. When I first saw Wayne's video, I thought, wow, that's one of the videos of the landings of the Solar Impulse airplane at night. Because with 50 landings exactly like this, with the 16 landing lamps that were switched on.
The Solar Impulse has been mistaken for a UFO before, but we have reason to believe Wayne didn't just make an innocent mistake. Remember how he said he filmed his video in the early 2000s in the UK? It turns out that's impossible.
The first flight of the plane was a little hop in 2009, and then longer and longer flights through Europe, flying to Morocco, flying across the United States in 2013, and then 2015 to 2016 around the world. But the Solar Impulse never landed in the United Kingdom.
Our verdict? We don't know about those other reported sightings in the area, but we say this is the Solar Impulse. Since it wasn't flying in the early 2000s and never landed in Plymouth, we can only assume Wayne recorded someone else's video of the craft landing.
And she said, April, there's still time to flee the West Coast, but she said the door is closing. Now, I think that's what that means is that these bigger 6.5s and all are going to start damaging roads and bridges and overpasses and things like that. And it may get to the point where if you wanted to get out, the only way is going to be by foot, is going to be late May and June, when there are going to be 35 to 40 minimum 8 and 9 magnitude earthquakes on the North American West Coast. My name is Tom T. Moore. I'm the author of 8 books, and the latest ones, Conversations with Gaia, volumes 1 and 2, which we'll talk about in the last 30 minutes. But again, each one of these 600 to 800 lives on average people have, you have 12 parallel lives. So you're really busy. And typically, now in my case, there was really a real Star Wars, okay? I mean, and I should say for all of us, we all came from other planets. And before we came to Earth for these lives, we were having these lives on other planets. Okay, there was a huge Star Wars that happened, and it lasted for 270,000 Earth years, or 27,000 universal years. And so it was very destructive. And ships, this was a war between the reptilian race Dracos and the Federation of Planets. And this went on for so many years, and slowly but surely, the Federation of Planets was losing the war. And so I was this little religious leader on this water planet, and I said, well, I suggested, what about inviting them to be part of the Earth experiment? And they said, oh no, we can't. We'll never do that. They've been terrible. They've killed billions and billions of people. We will never consider that. So 450 years go, universal years go by, and finally, when I suggested again, they said, okay, we don't think they'll accept it, but we'll try it. They did accept. And because of that, everybody said, oh, well, you think outside the box. And I said, no, anybody could think of it. No, you think outside the box. So because I was going to have lives on Earth, all the souls that planned to have lives as leaders of countries and religions and things like that. They all wanted me to be their advisor. So that's why I'm having 1,300 lives instead of the normal 800 or so. Well, it's going to be a pretty rough year, is what I'm being told. Back in January of 2025, I was told by Gaia that there were going to be some huge earthquakes and tsunamis in 2026. And since then, every single newsletter I have published, those free newsletters you can sign up for on the opening page of www.thegentleWayBook.com. There's a little box up on the right side that you can sign up for the newsletter.